Wouldn't it be great to be one of those people who seem to have a bottomless well of energy and optimism? They seem to be able to push through anything, even the roughest of days. Because even if you aren't Superman or the Wonder Woman of getting things done, you still want a life where your goals don't just sit on a shelf gathering dust, they turn into actions. But maybe there are days when your talent for procrastination knows no limits. Or maybe you struggle with feelings of anxiety or depression. Some days you may feel like yourself and you can get things done, but on the darker days, your mood orders you to shrink away and stay in bed. And when you do pull back, you feel relief in the moment, but at the end of the day, you did nothing but scroll on your phone and you feel so upset with yourself. We'll look at the log jams that jam you up and three strategies to get you going when a big part of you feels stuck. Because if you wait to live your life until after the dark clouds clear and motivation shines through, you may be waiting a real long time. One major log jam is figuring out how to get moving when everything inside of you says, do it later. This do it later voice is so powerful, it deserves its own identity. One powerful tool do it later uses is shifting your perspective and not for the better. Do it later says it'll take too much time. Let me share a trick do it later plays on you. Let's say that you're thinking about something you need to do that the last time you did it took you an hour to do. And if you had to be honest, before you did the project, you spent roughly about 2 hours putting it off. Your brain can store the memory with the times fused and tell you, I don't want to do that. It takes 3 hours. To get moving, don't focus on the whole project. It will stun you like a deer in the headlights. In his book, Getting Things Done, David Allen breaks the logjam of procrastination by saying, don't worry about the whole project. That will immobilize you. Break it down. Ask, what is the next actionable step? Then do that. One time, I had to repair some shingles on my roof, but I put it off for months. I thought, I don't know what to do. I'm not sure about repair. What if there's more damaged shingles up there? And then I get flustered. Then I asked myself, what is my next actionable step? The answer, get out the ladder. So I went out to my garage, got the tall ladder, and got up to survey the roof. In 10 minutes, I started something that I had been putting off for a full season. Even 10 minutes of work is an accomplishment. There is something so powerful that you convey to yourself when you accomplish something, even something small. Admiral William H. McRaven once gave a powerful commencement speech at the University of Texas. He said that one part of the training for Navy SEALs is, get this, to make their beds. Wait, do you mean Navy SEALs who are demolition experts and tough as nail soldiers who can scuba through miles of icy, shark infested waters? Those Navy SEALs? Yep. McRaven argued that accomplishing a task, even a small task, can convey a sense of pride that can encourage you to do another task and another. And if this is powerful for elite warriors, who are we to dismiss its impact? Sometimes just starting can be the thing that gets you unstuck. So, what if it isn't something as simple as making your bed? That's the second log jam, and it's a doozy. Do It Later warns you, you're going to fail. This is especially tough if you're a recovering perfectionist. When it feels like the risk of failure is high, continuing the job can be one of the hardest parts. Let's say you have a project to work on or a paper to write. Do It Later yells in your ear, this is stupid. You're doing it wrong. That's terrible. What's the point? But here's the thing, many and probably most creations started as a rough draft that would be embarrassing to show to anyone. Ed Catmull, co founder of Pixar, talks about this in his book, Creativity Inc. He said that every idea they had, Toy Story, Cars, Finding Nemo, they began as what he called an ugly baby. Their first version of Toy Story, it wasn't good at all. It was terrible. The endearing character, Woody, voiced by Tom Hanks, yeah, he was mean and conniving. Can you imagine if they just threw in the towel then and there? That would mean no Woody or Buzz Lightyear because they started with an ugly baby and then stopped. Sometimes even the best work starts as a misshapen ragamuffin. So when critical do it later comes in and starts stomping all over your efforts, you can say, yeah, you're right. It's an ugly baby. It's supposed to be. It's a rough draft. Once we know where the log jams are, it helps to have some tools ready to help us break free. Let's look at three strategies to move you from stuck to unstuck. One is to learn where do it later lives. We all have spots where procrastination sucks us in. For many of us, it's scrolling. And it's so seductive because as the images and videos parade in front of our eyes, it feels like movement. It feels like we're getting closer to something. And the little dopamine hit of attractive images and unexpected puppy shenanigans cause our brains to say, more please. So you have to say to yourself, put the phone down. This isn't what I want to do with my time. Don't worry, they'll create new content tomorrow and the next day and the next. You may have to say it out loud to yourself 10 times. Put the phone down. And that's the second strategy. Talk to yourself out loud. Thoughts already pop up in your brain. Some of them are helpful and some not. In this instance, you are choosing what you want to say and how you want to say it. You know yourself and what works best for you. So I'll give you a choice. What's your preference? Sympathetic or tough love self talk? Maybe sometimes it's sympathetic, like Fred Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Here's what that could sound like. I bet many people have a hard time getting started when it seems scary to try. And I can also see how much it matters to you to try. What words of encouragement can I give you that would make it easier? And then you can respond to the sympathetic voice openly about what would help you. Or maybe that's not your preference at all right now. Maybe you need tough love, like a directive coach. That could sound like this. Come on, get up, move, get going. Up, up. Nah, don't give me that. You don't have to like it, but you do have to move your arms and legs to put this in motion. Come on, let's go. Just remember that tough love talk really has your best interest at heart. It doesn't tear you down, but it does blow the whistle. Talk to yourself out loud and use the voice you need to move yourself forward. Finally, bring motivation to you. Waiting for motivation to arrive on its own is like waiting for a bus that may never come. But that doesn't mean you have to always go without. You can watch a quick video that lights you up or sing along to your favorite song. These strategies won't completely silence the do it later voice, and the dark clouds may still linger on the horizon. Some days may feel lighter, but other times it's like you're knee deep in mud. On those days, give yourself grace. You may not move as quickly as someone strolling along on a paved sidewalk, but come on, they're on smooth ground. You're in muck, and you're still moving. You get credit for moving forward. And you also get credit for being open to unconventional methods like talking to yourself out loud. If it helps you get going, great, use it. I'm proud of you for wanting to try, even when it's hard. Hey, you want to hear something fun? I bet even on your cloudy days, you may be able to go further than you thought. I'm rooting for you.